We're at 7:46 and 13 degrees this morning at KNEB. News Extra brought to you by Gering Civic Center, and here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. Our guest today is Nancy Bentley from the Scottsbluff County Housing Authority, and I had a number of people, including folks here at the station, when the Hope Center had a sign go up, one of those electronic signs, and the Hope Center is over on 20th Street, right across from the post office, and south of First State Bank, and west of First National Bank. And when you guys had an electronic sign go up right there on 20th Street, a lot of people go, what is the Hope Center? So I thought I'd bring Nancy in to talk about, well, what is the Hope Center? Can I tell us all about it? Because I think we forget there was a big row about this building. What, about 4 or 5 years ago, something like that?
Yes, it's been over 5 years ago since the Hope Center opened, and there was a concern at the time because we wanted to open an emergency shelter. But since that time, we've opened the Hope Distribution Center, and we actually provide free items to homeless families and individuals that come into the Hope Center. The sign did attract a lot of attention, and that's exactly what we wanted. In our community, which has been a very giving community, Kevin, we've received a lot of donations of clothes and furniture and household items. But we wanted people to know that there is a homeless problem here in rural communities. And in fact, yesterday was National Homeless Day, the first day of winter, which is often very cold. And if you were homeless last night, you know what a difficult situation that could have been.
Yeah. What do we think we have? We feel there's what, 20, there's almost 24 homeless people probably out there every day in our community, right?
Yes, there are. The Panhandle Continuum of Care does a homeless point in time count every January, and that's about the average that we've been running the last few years. In fact, the Hope Center served its 1,000th customer in November of this year. So we have had quite a few homeless individuals and families come in. As I said, we give away items free, and we also provide, with the help of Monument Family Connections, community support to get them out of that homeless stream and into stabilized housing, and get benefits that they might need or services that they might need to help improve their lives.
Okay, I want to talk about that process a little bit, but the homeless people that come to you, they can be a wide variety of folks. I mean, it can be families and even kids. There's a lot of kids out there, more than we know, that are out there without a lot of places to go, right? That
is true. 40%, we do keep some really good statistics. 40% of those we have served have been single parents with children, and we also have single males and single females, but not as large a number as was once, a concern by the community. So there's a large number of children out there, and that backpack program really helps. We work with the Center for People in Need out of Lincoln and the Housing Authority to bring items back to help fill our own backpacks too, so that people have blankets, coats, clothing, household items once we get them housed.
All right. Now the process if somebody is homeless, they have to have a referring agency, basically, right?
That is correct, and we do that because we want to have them attached to community support, whether it's provided by Monument Family Connections or by another agency. That's really the key to our success in getting people out of that homeless stream. So there is a referral form. Agencies have that. Agencies that have referred would include Community Action Partnership, Cirrus House, law enforcement, Doves, the hospital, Red Cross. Any of those folks can determine if a person is homeless. Many of them do have community support through their agencies. But as I said, Monument Family Connections will provide that. If a person has donations, they can call us at 633-HOPE, and we're open Monday through Friday from 8 o'clock till 4 every day.
Yep, and you have some staff there to help folks out.
Yes, we do. We have two staff, Amy and Donna, who run the Hope Center side, and then the Cirrus House, we provide free office space to them for folks that do SSI, SSDI benefits for people, and also their homeless outreach person. So.
Okay. All right, we'll be back to talk more right after this.
Economic times require a venue with added value. And the Gearing Civic Center provides just that, with professional staff to assist in event planning and room layout, and the meat shop providing the menu selection. You can effectively amaze 1,150 of the
Yeah,
closest
talk about more about the
Call West
sign.
Nebraska's premier
What we need,
function
maybe.
What you
facility,
need.
or visit us at www.gearingciviccenter.com. The Gearing Civic Center, we make events legendary.
All right, we are back with Nancy Bentley, Scottsbluff County Housing Authority Executive Director. We're talking about the Hope Center, which is once again the building just to the east of the post office and just to the south of First State Bank and west of First National Bank. Used to be the former Social Security building, and what it is, and it's basically a place to help out the homeless. And if somebody is homeless and they just call you, you can help them, right?
If they call, we will refer them to Monument Family Connections, first of all, to have an assessment done and see where their needs truly lie, and to get them out of that homeless stream. They'll get that community support worker that'll work with them to identify those needs. So yes, they could call, but probably a better way would be to contact another agency first and get a referral form, or go to Monument Family Connections directly, Kevin. Once they do that, then we can provide items to them free of charge. And our community we've been really blessed with a giving community. They have brought us everything from clothes and furniture, shampoos, deodorants, brand new items. They brought us bedding. So we've been blessed. This is a great community.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And the number to call if folks want to help out, what's the number again?
633-HOPE. HOPE.
633-HOPE. And everything that is given to these folks is free. And you guys are funded through Nebraska Homeless Assistance Funds, right?
Yes, Monument Family does receive emergency voucher money, so they can help put a homeless family in a local motel or hotel so that they receive shelter. Like last night, if someone had contacted us, we have funds available to do that. And we've recently gotten a HUD grant, so we can help 3 families on a long-term stabilization program.
Yeah. And when somebody comes to you, like you said, real quick, the worker provides a program. They're in the motel, and then they try to get them into some housing, and they try to get them some work, and they just try to get that family or person moving toward living a normal life, even though it may take a little while, right?
Sometimes it does take a while, and so we do emergency vouchers. They could be any length of time. The community support worker will determine that. But we have our local motels that will provide up to a month at a time to help people get stabilized.
Yeah.
Very important.
Okay. All right. So once again, the number is 633-HOPE. Kind of look at that electrical sign there on 20th Street. They'll tell you exactly what they need, which is probably, you got that. Real quick, we should mention from Downtown Revitalization Funds, right?
Yes, we're very fortunate. We heard about that grant coming possibly a couple of years ago. We asked to be put on the list, and then we've gone to those meetings. And when the consultant came out, he looked at our building, he said, gosh, you do such wonderful things here. You need to have some signage and get your message out better. So we now have a sign on the west side of the building. It says Hope Center, and we have the electronic sign that talks about all the things that we need and housing that we can provide to help people that are homeless.
All right. Once again, the number is 633-HOPE if you'd like to help out. Thanks, Nancy. Appreciate
Thank you.
It. All right. Back to you, Dan.